there's not a whole lot of traffic today, which is good. Car. See? That's the perfect demonstration of why you should shoulder check all times. He was right in my blind spot. I totally didn't see him. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little bit scary because I was about to put my flasher on and just go. See, kids? Whoa, that was a cop, and that's a 50 zone. You could say I'm in the danger zone. So, the GoPro's probably dead. So I'm just gonna ramble a little bit. I don't know why I have not a need, but this addiction of getting new stuff. You know, my car is done paying, so I have extra revenue. This bike is done paying in 6 months, so I can sell it and have like money back in my pocket to put on another bike, which is dangerous for me because I want to switch. I want not necessarily more power. Oh, fuck it. But I want just more out of a bike, like more brakes, more suspension. That's the big thing for me, brakes and suspension, because this bike hasn't got the best in the world. It does the job, but you know, I want to feel a little bit something better, you know. Then I want to stay in the naked bikes, maybe, because like insurance wise, like a sporty sport bike, a super sport in Canada is insanely expensive, like $1,300 per year just for the plates, so that's a lot. So I've been looking at the Tuono factory, because right now they're like the deals on the Tuono factory for 2018s are big, because well, it's quite easy to understand why. First of all, it's a year old already, you know, the leftovers in the dealerships. And second of all, it's because the 2019s are getting electronic suspension. Yeah, like the R1M. And from what I've heard from reviews, it makes it like that much better. And the Tuono factory was already a great bike, but now it makes it like a world-class bike. And I love the way the Tuono factory looks. Like a standard Tuono, I don't know, the paint scheme is a little bit off. It looks plain, it looks cheap, even though it's not a cheap bike. But a factory looks real good, and better suspension, and you know. But what's stopping me, for real, what's really stopping me from buying a Tuono factory are two stupid little details. Like, one of them is really a stupid details, but you know, the devil is in the details, especially for me. Like, one of them is that it's a brand new, if you buy it like with no, not on sale or nothing, a Tuono factory is a near $20,000 bike. So that's like super premium for a lot of people. For a lot of people, you know, if you don't buy a Harley, it's super, that's expensive. But you know, 20 grand for a bike is expensive. I got this one for $7,500, and at a $20,000 price, retail price, you do not have a fuel gauge. Like, that bike has a lot of electronic, electronic display, TFT display, super cool, all-in suspension, Brembo brakes, cruise control, name it, it got it, wheelie control, you know. But it doesn't have a freaking fuel gauge. I don't understand. Like, this sub $10,000 bike, brand new, has it. Yeah, and even then, I could live with that. You know, after a while, you work out what's your range. But like, the other thing that I really like don't like about it is I like to ride with my girlfriend in the back, with my girl. And the Tuono factory has the tail section of the RSV4, which is not passenger friendly. Like you have like a 6-inch by 3-inch piece of rubber to sit on, and the pegs are really up there, and she's gonna be crushed over. And you know, I want her to be comfortable as well as me. I don't want to be selfish and like not bring with me. Come on, that would be stupid. So like those are the two big things that keep me from buying the Tuono factory. Like I know the R, the base R, has a bigger seat, but it doesn't look good. Like if they did the R with the red wheels and the decals from the normal Tuono, I would be tempted. And I can already hear you guys, like if that's all that's making you stop from buying a Tuono, like wheels and vinyl, just buy one, get the wheel powder coated, or even buy another set of wheel and, you know, just wrap the bike, buy the decals. I could, you know what, I could. But then again, there would be like a $13,000 bike that is not, how can I say that, is not the bike that I want. I would be settling down, so I would never really truly love that bike. And you know, on the Tuono as well, like parts are stupidly expensive. Like there is an Aprilia tax because it's an Italian bike, you know, high end. Like just a slip-on, is like $1,300, $1,300 US dollars. So with shipping and everything in Canada, you're almost at $1,600 just for a slip-on. And on top of that, if you want to put a slip-on on Aprilia, you need to get the race ECU from Aprilia. That's $800. Plus you need to get it installed by a factory, by a dealer, from the dealer, because you need to do something with a throttle body, I think. Like you know, when you count everything in, it's $2,000. It's like almost $2,000 just to get a slip-on to work. Like the full-on exhaust on this bike only cost me, with shipping and everything, $1,400. Like it was at $900 US, exchange rate, shipping, $1,400 all in all, with taxes and everything. So like there's a big difference in price. That's also stopping me. And I was really considering buying maybe another one, because for me right now out there, the R1 is the best looking bike. Like the front end, I like it. I know the R1 has a look that you love it or you hate it, and I love it. I really do. And I found one used like really close to me. Like the price was really good, like 1,100. Not 11,000. 1,100 I would have gotten and sold it. 11,000, and okay, tires are done, and you know you need to do maintenance on it, but that could be negotiable when you buy a bike. But I was worried about one, like my passenger once again, and two, me, my driving position. And I sat on it, and oh god, the driving position, your ergonomics are so extreme, so extreme. So I wouldn't be able to commute with that bike. I wouldn't be able to ride more than half an hour, which is kind of bad, because you know I want to ride. People that know me for a long time on this channel know that that's how I buy bikes and cars. It needs to have a unique sound. Like the Tuono, nothing sounds better than a Tuono with an exhaust. It smell like that was me. Yeah, that was me. Like it sounds like nothing else. It's like a small V8. I love it. And the R1, the Crossplane 4, it sounds mean. It sounds like it's on fire. So, you know, and oh yeah, I totally forgot. Like I was thinking about the R1, and that car really like people thinking as well. Well, go for the MT10. Normally, I would totally agree with you. The MT10 is a good alternative, but because there's always a big but, the MT10, I don't like how it looks. I'm not a fan of the Transformer look, really not. I really don't like it. Just like the Z09, the second gen. I like the early ones, like mine, stock, more than the new ones. Like look like, because the MT10 is I don't like the looks, but the other thing I really don't like is I sat on one in the dealership, you know, to check like the ergonomics of it, and it feels super fat. Like the tank and the scoop and everything, it looks like it weighs a ton, but it doesn't. But still, like I like bikes that are really thin, like this one. I think it gives it a better look, really. So the fact that the tank is so wide and there's the air scooper is so big, for me it really like it you know, it destroys the look. I don't like the feel. It's like the tank is this wide. Like I like curvy stuff like this. We all know how it's going to end up. I'm just going to keep this bike. You know, almost done paying for it, and it's my first love. There's always something that needs to be done on it, but I like it. I love the sound. Sounds good. And somewhere down the road I would do like Brembo calipers on this, like 320 millimeters disc, and you know, the big kit to make this thing go. And maybe all-in suspension one day. That would be nice. That would be an expensive Z09. But what's more expensive? Doing a few mods on the FZ that cost a few $1,000s, or selling the FZ and buying a I don't know how many $1,000 bike, another one with more insurance and fuel economy, and you know, so it's all relative, really. I can't close the GoPro. Oh my god, I just spit in my helmet. I can't seem to close the GoPro with my gloves. They're not sensitive enough. Oh, it's great, people. Come on. I'm going to have a lot of footage to go through.